So he finally got his own show. People, he's back.
Aura.
Aura, killing it. Just killing Aura,
bro.
farming like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh god.
Like, hold on, man. I'm gonna have to play the clip. Play a clip of this shit real quick, bro. He's bringing back the saber and everything.
Like, I feel like that scene that we're watching right now, I feel like it's reminding me of season 8 when he's fighting all the clone troopers on the ship.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, bro! And I love it when they show his clothes, bro.
I love that season, the last season of Clone Wars.
Dude, I feel like that one was.
Remember when Ahsoka let him out and he started just going on? It just shows you how powerful
it was, bro. Because Ahsoka and then Rex had to deal with not only the clone troopers, bro. They had to deal with the guy that literally caused them a whole lot of trouble in the entire show of Clone Wars,
right?
Bro.
It was epic, man. I just love seeing Darth Maul in his showing his full force powers and all that shit.
So I was gonna ask, like, what place does like Maul take place in? Because I know it was gonna take place after Clone Wars, no?
Yeah, he's showing how he's getting into the crime syndicate of the Empire
with Crimson Dawn, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Because he started syndicate.
For people who don't know, Crimson Dawn was the company, I guess, the criminal syndicate that Darth Maul started, but. In the movie in Solo, which a lot of people didn't watch.
Low-key, I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah, I did like it. But at the very end of it, there's a cameo by Darth Maul actually in the movie for those who haven't seen it.
Yeah, bro.
Spoiler alert. And it basically shows that the girl was working for him.
Yeah.
So Han Solo's
yeah, a little like fling and shit. Yeah.
Flame. Which I like that actually, but I think she was miscasting that movie because she doesn't come off as a criminal to me, you know.
Yeah, she kind of reminds me of like a good guy.
Yeah,
you know, instead of like a bad guy. You know,
she does not look like she's been living in them streets.
Yeah, bro.
But that's crazy, bro. Like somebody said that was a move from Force Unleashed. You know,
with Star Killer.
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah,
I played a little bit of that game. I played the demo, then I played a little bit of the first levels on that.
If they made Star Killer canon to the movies, yeah, bro, I don't think we're gonna have an original trilogy, bro.
No, bro. He's too OP, man. Star Killer's the most OP character.
Oh, he takes down the whole Star Destroyer by himself.
Exactly, bro.
I'm like, yeah, bro. I was like, I don't know if I want to go against that guy if I was a Jedi, bro.
The games were fire.
Oh man, bro,
that was a crazy time.
You know, bro, like the one thing that I think the one thing that I really love about Maul is that I had seen on a video where I'm probably gonna get his last name wrong, but Sam Whitaker or something. Yeah, something like that, right? He was asked a question of like, oh, how would you describe Maul? And like the way that he was describing him is that Maul thinks that like the way that he's running the universe and like the way that he uses the Force, he thinks is like, you know, beneficial for him. Right. Like he thinks everything that he's doing is good in his eyes. In his eyes, yeah. You know. But obviously the audience and like, you know, the fans obviously that love Maul, like we know like he's most likely an anti-hero,
right?
You know,
that's what I was about to say.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he works with the good guys, but only for his benefit,
right?
Because you know we saw most of him in Rebels, and look, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like the show as much, but I feel like when Maul was there and he was fighting the Inquisitors, I was like, okay,
yeah, I watched those.
You know what I'm saying?
The Kenobi thing was cool too. The way Kenobi eventually ended up killing him. You know,
I just didn't like that little. He just died off one slash.
Yeah, but I think that was meant to show how OG Ben Kenobi had gotten to. He studied that shit. He's so focused that boom, one slash.
Yeah, you know, but like. I think the way that I probably would have wanted to see from that scene was that honestly, like I think the way they were talking and then Maul had found out that Luke was the one that was being protected by Ben. Like I think that was something they should have like talked about a little bit more.
You're protecting someone.
Or even when Maul showed up and he was like, "Oh, look, a rat in the desert.
Look what you become."
And then Ben is like, "Well, look what I brought up above, bro." And I was like, "Damn."
He came back with it, man.
Yeah, bro. Shout out Maul, bro.
Yeah, Maul.
Shadow Lord, bro.
I'm super excited. I think it's this month that it airs, right?
I think so, right?
In April.
Yeah,
so I'm
like
definitely be watching that.